All right, this is your host, Leeboy, aka the 83 Gamer, and you're watching / listening to Leezfinalword. This is another Game of Thrones video. This is an extra because I had to get this out. I said if I ever do a YouTube channel or a video or talk about it and express it to people, I gotta talk about my favorite, most hated character of all time. Nobody has come close to this guy on Game of Thrones. No one will ever touch him, I think, in my eyes. The former king, Joffrey. What did you think of Joffrey?
He was a little. I was about to say the wrong word. I didn't like him, but I gotta say, personally, this is my opinion. I think Ramsay is worse than Joffrey.
Ramsay.
I think he's worse than Joffrey. I mean, basically, he kills his father. You know, he takes his father's wife and feeds them to the dogs alive.
That's funny.
I mean, he tortured. What's his name?
The one that he calls Reek?
Yeah, Reek. He tortured. I mean, he's just a bad. It's like Joffrey was bad. He wanted to do certain things. He couldn't. He would I wouldn't say he would have mixed emotions about it, but he was a kid. You know, you could see that he's a kid. This is a grown, evil man.
Okay, so you got yours, and all right. So you got yours, and I got mine. I mean, he's bad. He's pretty damn bad. Anytime you could brainwash somebody and call them Reek, take away castrate them and still have them. Even when you think he would, turn to someone else, he still was riding with this guy up until recently. But it's been a long time he's been this way, so he's been Reek for a long time. But yeah, that guy is dangerous. But for me, I like to hate Joffrey. This other guy, he's just funny to me. There was no funniness about Joffrey to me. The other guy, he comes off, yeah, he's evil. We know that. But the evil things he does is funny. Like when he told, the guy was like, yo, I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah. He said, you want me to bury her or burn her or something like that. He's like, nah, that's good meat. Like that, like feed it to the dog. I was dying.
To me, it just shows how heartless he really is. He's just like, whatever. Even somebody that he potentially cared about, he's just like, nah, let the dog.
Yeah, that's true. But he didn't, to me, it's like, he's like a crazy guy you stay away from. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has that look about him, like, stay away from this guy. Whereas with Joffrey, he's like the brother that you had that you just want to strangle the hell out of at the cross from the kitchen table.
Joffrey was the school bully that just happened to be the king.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. And it's like when the other guy, like, for example, the guy that you mentioned, when he died, I don't think I'm going to be so more, like, he deserved it. I mean, of course we know he deserves it. But Joffrey was like, I'm so glad.
I think the fact that he was
the relief.
I think the fact that he was the king, he was somewhat untouchable, and he was a kid. And it's like you just wanted to, you wanted to punish him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was like the little, like the kid who think he was all bad in school, and then when you step to him, he go get his older brother. Because I really listen. It was to the point. Watching this show, I hated this guy so much. It was like if I see this little badass on the street, I might have to do something. Check this out. It was so bad for the actual actor who played Joffrey that he was getting death threats. And I think at school they were talking, they were saying things about him and stuff. So he actually exited pretty much when he was supposed to when the heat got bad because he played that role to a T. And the thing about it is, I don't think they're sending any death threats to your mans. That's throwing but Joffrey, listen, Joffrey need to be strangled, okay?
Well, he ain't dead yet. And he still got a lot of stuff to do. I mean, he raped Stark's daughter. I mean, you know what I mean? It's a lot of things that he's basically, Ramsay's basically piling it on. The actor that played Joffrey, I think he fell back on acting altogether.
Yeah, because of that. Yeah, that's how bad people hated this guy. They hated him so much because they was thinking he's going to school. They calling him Joffrey probably. He's like that's not my name.
Yeah, and but for me, I thought when they finally killed him off, I was gonna feel good, but I was gonna also be like, dang, I ain't got nobody to
hate on no more, right? Where do I point my hate at?
Yeah, but it really doesn't like that. It's like Joffrey's out of my conscious. I don't even think about him now. I'm just thinking about this guy now, and basically the whole world now. I'm thinking about that whole Game of Thrones world, but man, Ramsay came in the scene and just was like, what?
Yeah, he's been somebody that had devil in for a very long time. And now that he killed his father, it's just even more so, But there ain't no party like a Joffrey party, because at Joffrey party, he got killed. Make sure to hit the like button if you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe.